pitching wedge, smack it or lay up. Who decides? Not Fashaan. When the caddie's in the chat, yeah, Caddie.
Do we have a mic here? Yeah, we do. Okay, I just didn't enter. Hey, welcome everyone. Hope you're good. We're trying something new today, so there's probably gonna be lots of bugs and stuff. But bear with me, I think it's gonna be fun, actually. I need to turn off my own microphone in my ear. This one right here. There you go. Better, way better. Okay? How's the sound, everyone? Is it okay? Music? Too loud? Was it too loud or is it too loud? I put on some Spanish Dia de los Muertos feeling today. Good. Okay, cool. Better. So, welcome. This is the thing. I think we're gonna try to do this thing where I play and you guys decide. So every now and then, I think there's a lot of people in the background, they're on their way out. So, I can't believe it's that loud, but fair enough, I trust you. See? Okay, so I'm gonna play at least 9 holes, probably 18. And I think I have a new microphone and it's a bit anti-loud. Maybe I can put on a compressor or something. Let's try that. If you just bear with me in the beginning here, we can make it super smooth. I do like this. I put like here. So the thing is, I think that every other hole I'm gonna play like I regularly do, and then you guys get to decide. On every other hole, you get to decide the shots. So I'm gonna explain a little bit about like rules for golfs and stuff. I think you'll be able to write exclamation mark rules and exclamation mark clubs to get info about how stuff works. Try that. And first we're gonna put on compressor like this. Hello, and then I put ratio body 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 b body 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 ball body 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 ball. Put output gain like this. Hey 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 hey. Is that better? Is that better? Is it too loud? Okay, try like this. If this is okay. Yeah, I know, Jonas. We're pushing it. Can't be streaming farming all day long. Okay. So I'll do a quick one. In golf, you have essentially 14 clubs. Some of them, they go far and low. Some of them, they go short and high. So you have to pick your, clubs to do the proper shots. And as you can see now, we're teed off on hole 1 on Cabot Cliffs in Canada. And so the obvious choice for most people would be a driver to hit it just like far and low and have it roll out there. But if you get to decide, you can choose whatever. You can have me hit with a putter here and we'll see what happens. So I can start off by playing like the first hole and we'll see how that works out. And I think, so the way that you become a caddy is by tipping. So whoever's the top tipper at any given moment is the caddy and stays the caddy until someone else takes over. Okay. So we'll try. And for now, there's no caddy, so I get to do whatever I want. And questions? Just ask. I have to go back and forth from the start med tredje hjørn. You don't get to decide unless you're on the list, dude. That's how I roll. Is the music still loud? Because I can barely hear it. Can I give it a touch more so I get the Dia de los Muertos feeling as well? Mm-hmm. Okay. So, when you hit a driver, oh, you're not getting music. What the sig? Jesus Christus. Why not? You're supposed to. Yeah, I mean, I turned it down and turned it down and turned it down because you guys said it was too loud. Do you get it now? Okay. Jesus, you guys. Okay, I put it here for now. Okay. This is a peg. You only get to use it for the first shot on the tee. It's for the driver. And so you put this thing down. You can use it for other clubs as well, but mainly for the driver. Put this down, lift the ball up, and you shoot the first shot. Then you can't use this until next hole. And this is the club that I can't hit. So I'll show you how not to hit a driver. Let's go. Pegging enabled. Okay, let's try this. Okay. Stop, motherfucker. Okay, but actually hitting bunkers is not that bad on the simulator, it's okay. Handicap is around 15 outdoors. In here, it's way lower, not really representative of what happens outside. Okay, so now, and so you can, all the time you can see down in the corner, you see how far it's left, 288 to the pin. This is a par 5 hole, means you actually have 5 strokes. You should be in the hole by 5 strokes. Now I've hit 1, 4 more to go. You can look at whatever. Okay, 288. About it might just take the bush. There you go. So you see, so for par 5 hole, now we've hit 2 strokes and we have another 122 to the green. So then I would say like, okay, I'll hit a 9 iron. And oh no, are we lagging? Okay, this is the internet, so fingers crossed. I uploaded a story to Instagram at the same time. That might have caused it. I can just shut it down. And I also don't need to stream. Okay, we good? 122 meters, that is a 9 iron-ish. Okay. So anywhere on the green is super duper mega great. Be good. Oh, come on. Yup. And normally I don't use a putter. Normally because these things suck at putting, but for you guys, I turn putting on. This is gonna be a shit show, but let's do it. All right? Okay. And for those of you watching from the Americas, these are all metric units, so it's not yards, it's meters. Yeah, 12 meters. And just on the right side. Beep, beep. Be good. Oh, that's slow. Come on, man. And then you see the circle. Everything within that circle is a given. So if I hit the hole now, it's only one stroke. If I hit within the circle, it counts as 2 strokes. 2.8. Yeah, bastard. Okay. So then you can see that becomes a bogey because this was a par 5 hole. You were supposed to be in the hole by 5 strokes. I used 6 strokes. That means it's 1 more than I should have. It's a bogey. Okay. Yeah, man. So this is what we'll do. Until someone tips and becomes the caddy, then you decide. And we'll see. Okay? Seconda hole. By the way, fit check. Summer Spring 25 drop-in. Little preview here of the new Bård. Coming this spring. Okay, 330, 9 meters down. This is the good old driver. Yeah. Big club. Okay. And this is a great week to start watching golf because this is next week is the Masters, which is the greatest tournament of all year. And I guess most of you don't watch golf, but if ever, that's the one to watch. This is much better than tractors. Holy smokes. I take that to hold. Oh my lordy Bård. Uglum in the house. Dan finally. Fashaan's woman's line actually exists on dark web. Only my daughters have the Fashaan women's line because of it's a bit risky for a startup to do women's golf clothes, but we're getting there. The designs are ready and they look smoking. So that's cool. Okay. Now we're looking at 98 meters to the pin, but it's up 4. So then generally you have to give it a wee bit more oomph. And I think we'll do a 9 iron for that. Probably should do an 8 iron and I'll regret it, but we'll do a 9 iron. Because that's how it rolls. Where are you, Bjarte boy? You at home? Okay. And we'll do on the right a bit maybe. Like this. Ah, lefty, I could feel it. Be good. Be good. Definitely not an 8-iron. We're on the dance floor. And then it's back to the pudding. Okay. 6.4. 6.4, as they say in Romania. Let's go. Come on, come on, be nice. In the fucker. Well, that was for birdie, so that's a beautiful little par there for the stream. And as Bjarte can attest to, I get pars all the time. Kidding. Okay. What clubs do I use? I use the Callaway, sweeter from every spot. I've always used Callaway, and I really love these new clubs. So they're pretty good, but it doesn't really matter. When you're most people's level, you can hit whatever. But it's a good thing if you buy to actually get fitted, to go to an expert who tells you what to buy. Because that's not the most stupid thing. All right, just browsing through the chat here. What do we think about the stricking in golf? Ah, that's cool. Stricking golf. Never tried hockey stick. I think that when summer really gets here and we go out and play outside, we'll do the whole shebang. Baseball bats and whatnot. Yeah, I know, Matthias. I had some copyright issues with the one before that, so it disabled the VODs. I think I can publish it, so and I will. All right, let's go. So this one, 234. I should hit 234, but I don't these days. So I aim a little bit on the left side because it's gonna roll back right, I think. Kapu kapu, hikke. Okay. Oh, that's gonna go high and out in the woods. Yep. Perfect. 155. Yeah. So this is what most golfers run into. Most golfers. You can see the ball down there, so it's actually best to go just straight back and do what we say, take the medicine and hit like do I hit a sand wedge maybe? So if you type !clubs, you see all the clubs that I have in my bag, and you get like a general idea of how they work. This is a sandwich. It goes straight up and very short. Kind of the opposite of the driver. Not in this case though. All right. Yeah. Okay. 163 meters to the pin and up 10 meters almost. So you can play like 175. And then it's the power, as you can tell down in the corner, this thing here says 89%, so you're gonna add another 10%, so basically just too far. I could hit the wood, could hit the 3 wood, but I'm in some rough, so I don't know how that's gonna work out, but I'll try. God kväll, it's giving Bigfoot hunting simulator. I'll take that, that's cool. Okay, let's do this. Easy. Now. Perfect. And now we're back to the sandwich. $61 up, 69, 66. Play it like 70. Okay. Play it like 70 is exactly like this. Great. What? Nej. Okay. Okay. I thought I put like chairs up there, but these are only like tippers that you do from another page. That kind of sucks. Well, we'll keep it like that because I can't change it now. $11.8. Just smash it in the hole. Okay, dokie. That's a chicken. This thing is impossible indoors. Did I get it? No. Okay. 5. How many of you guys have played before, outdoors or indoors? Mick. Are we a bunch of golfers? I have a hunch that we are not a bunch of golfers. There you go. A lot of people ask if this is representative of what you do outdoors, and they're pretty accurate, these simulators. So I can't really blame the technology. This is what the guys use on tour to practice. Okay. Shots fired from Mr. Uglum. What's your handicap again? Mister? Okay, what we're looking at, 155, and it's down, so maybe play like 150. But it needs to stop. Is it in the back or in the... I can do 6 iron. Sure. This is actually the only hole in the world I've ever hit a hole-in-one on simulator, but still. But it was a really ugly hole-in-one. Felt like it didn't count. Ah, that's too short and left. I think we've been in bunkers, all the holes. It's interesting though that I don't get any alerts. Is it that sleepy or is it something wrong with the alerts? Let me just check that real quick, because there's usually something.
Caro just subscribed.
Okay. That's okay, that's okay. I'm more interested in the tech. But it seems to work. So it's just you that are a bunch of lame asses. Alright. Then I get to decide myself. Okay. 17, easy. Set. Proper nice. That's a pair. That's what we call an up and down. So yeah, we're supposed to use these pegs or tees or whatever you call them for many holes, but I break them at every hole, so I'm doing something wrong. Okay, this one, here's the goal, to sort of hit this hill here and then you go downwards all the way over there. So we just want to hit it straight forward and maybe have a wee bit of a movement to the left, and then it gets a bit of roll. We'll see. The aim is actually just to hit the ball. Let's go. Now that's left. Come on, carry over. Nay, it's in the shite. What do you mean drop? This is perfect. Play as it lies. No penalty. Yup. Easy. Easy peasy. Den finner vi lätt faktiskt. Or is it 122 to the pin? What if we do like this and we hammer out 7 iron? No. 6 iron. It might be stuck in bushes, but then in that case it's stuck anyways. Okay. Great ball strike, 6 meters. Okay, repeat. Now we do, how bad is it? Is it buried or is it? No, I think this is good. Do we see it? There it is. That's easy. So we're gonna do like this. We're gonna actually hit an 8 iron. Like that. Okay, Chinchy. And does it work? It does work. Caddie, Chinchy. I'll hit this one first. You'll start from the next hole. Oh, okay, hello, okie doke, okay please, and stop. Decent. All right, one quick little putt, and it's all yours, Gingy. Okay, you'll get the entire next hole. Okay, so what do I hit from the tee? Drum roll. Krrr, while I open a canister of beer. You already know, yeah, sure. I think I've got the club in my hand already. F, I know ya, right? Do you want me to put it on a peg or just off the dance floor? Put it off the deck. Jesus. Nej, det är inte min simulator, det är edge. This is edge. Peg it, all right. But I think I'm entitled to peg it pretty low. I think we have some low pegs here. Jennifer low pegs. It's a little Vietnamese hat there for you. And put it right here. All right. Well, it's a par 3 hole. You know, I don't know if I'm gonna be happy or not if I actually end up hitting the green with this putter. Here goes. Putter normally hits it about 20 meters. 139. Hey, the top tippers list doesn't work. Boomsy. Brakum. Okay, you ready? Here goes. Jesus. Okay. Oh, no, fucky. It was, you know, if I'd hit it, because lengthwise it wasn't too bad actually. The distance was pretty good. Okay, 50 meters. What are you giving me? What does that mean, Hannah Banana? Is it too close? Put it again. Cool. All right. Well, putter from, okay, well, it's in the rough, so it's going to be a disaster, but it's not a super bad choice from this. If it was just a couple of meters further, closer to the hole, and I was out of the rough, I mean, a putter wouldn't be terrible. And this is, it's gonna fall down towards the left, so we aim over here, maybe. 50 meters. Let's go. Come on. Oh, come on, come on. That's as good as it gets. You get one more though. So, for the last 2.5 meters, I have an idea what you're gonna choose, but by all means, entertain us. Yeah. Okay, driver, do you want me to peg it or am I going off the deck? So this is, you know, partly sad that I actually end up potentially holing out a par. with these shitty clubs. Go raw. Okay, girl. This is it. 2.5 meters. That's pretty street on. Fuck. Gunk. It's almost over to the screen. It's gonna be short of the screen actually. Oh. Well, I'll take a bogey. Shooting putter driver. That was fun. It was fun. Okay, so now I do the next hole. Probably end up all right, we do it properly. So Bjarne boy, are you joining me for this one sometime? That could be fun, because then you can have the chat decide whoever is ranking the lowest. That could work. Okay. This one is gonna fall off into the woods on the right side, so I think we aim way left. Like that. Oh. Position wise, good. Distance wise, suck. I suck. 205. But alright, we're playing. Chukupaka chukupo. Okay. And now we're looking at 257. So this is again a par 5, which means ideally I should hit the green in 3 strokes. And the testo guys try to get there in 2 and end up in the woods. I know I'm not gonna get there in 2, so I can just chug this one. No! Suckage. That was shite. The longer the club, the harder they are to hit. So irons are okay, and then it gets harder and harder, and the driver is the worst one. 148. 7, nah, not really. And then there are bunkers. I think I'm gonna aim right and do like a 6 iron maybe. I agree, Stina. Sounds like you've been playing. Yeah, I saw the top tipper refreshed. Like 10 minutes after. That's weird. Don't know why. Nah, that's right. Not much though. Come on, get on there. Okay, so we're on in 3. Which is, I'll take that any day. And then 2 putts and we're par. Okay, so it breaks quite a bit to the left. 12 meters, but it's down, oh, not that much, 30 centimeters, so, okay. It's this one. A bit much, maybe. Sit, 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 sit. Stay inside, stay inside. Yup. So that means it just assumes that I would nail the next one. Okay, Chinchi, you're up. Is the mic behaving? I get some reds on the meter every now and then. Okay, what are you looking at? We're looking at 431 meters. I guess you are looking at how you could sabotage this. And there are so many ways. See? This is what you got to work with. I'm gonna fucking nail it though. When does the range close? Do you mean this range? This range never closes. This is a friend of mine's place. It's the place, same place I did the Christmas calendar thing. Edge Golf. He's a super nice guy, so I get to stay here. As long as I put a logo saying Edge Golf right in the bottom here. So that's the only thing I have to do back for him, and he'll be happy. 8-iron, okay, cool. Do I get to peg this one? Or are we still raw dogging? Oh my god, my hip. I naturally stressed with all the streaming stuff here, so I didn't warm up. So I came running out of the car and just hit the driver as hard as I could on the first hole. So I'll be limping for 2 weeks after this, but that's fine. It's not like I'm going to Spain next week to play golf. Okay, man. The 8-iron. So the thing I want to do here is clear this bush-orama. And to do that, I just need 100, but I should stay a bit right here because I'm not going to hit it that far. Okay. Here goes. What a beauty. See, Bjarne boy. Me hitting the 8-iron 162 meters off the deck. That I'll take any day. That was a nice shot. I'm proud of myself. It is. Thanks guys. Oh, did we have blinkage? 2 minutes before I started the stream, everything went black. And then it came back. So I know somewhere in here there's a little cancer or a blood clot. Okay, dry it. Okay. I'm doing off the deck until you tell me otherwise, Chinchi. That's how we do this. Yeah, driver off the deck. That's interesting. That's something you normally don't do, unless also super testo move. The only ones on tour that do it in style is Bubba Watson. He's really good at it. Yeah. But I also do it now, apparently. I don't need anything fancy, just a brilliant shot. Maybe put it a bit back in the stance now, since I'm not hitting up. Hit it almost like an IRL shot. Fuck your uncle. Okie dokie. Yeah, well, I guess that's what you pay for. I'm happy to deliver. Fuck. Sorry for the foul language. Although it's allowed. You're allowed to swear on Twitch, as long as you don't play your own music. They'll take that shit down real quick. Okay, 201. By the way, do you know how to convert to yards, you guys? For yards, you'll add 10%. So 210, that'll be like, well, 210. 201 is what it is, so that'll be like 221-ish. 221. Okie dokie. Chinchi. Club. Give me selezione della clubo. I know I can't sing along because of the lag. Drive it again. Cool. 202. How about it? I think that I'm gonna aim a bit rate like this. Ugh, this shit sucks. How do I do this? I guess I do like that. Okay. It hits the heel every time, so it's just, yeah, because it's an, okay. Give me one more driver and I'll put it in the hole. Is this the Mac running OBS? Yes, it is. How does it look? Bitrate on par, drive. Yeah, girl, I like it. Okay, I'll try this. Ah, still hit. It's amazing. And the guys on tour hit this thing like 250 easy off the deck, probably longer. Jesus Christ. All right. And then misses. That's cool, Jonas. It runs through IRL Toolkit, so I think that I kind of figured out, like, just before the PC arrived. I drive it till you make it. Thanks. Yeah, but I think that the bitrate thing might have been just the phone struggling, because I was uploading some stuff to Instagram at the same time. So I think that might have just fried it for a second. I think it appears to be more stable now. Okay, do 110. Well, I just have to try to hit it. Probably this closer we get, all of a sudden it's probably going to launch like 200 meters. Fuck. Okay, this is going to be interesting. You said drive it till you make it. Driver out of a bunker. We might be stuck here, guys, for a while. Can you open a driver? I don't know how this works. How far is it? 57? Oh, Jesus.
97 Geert 2 just subscribed.
Hey, man, thanks. Welcome, Gert. Is it the Hjerten Ingebrigtsen? Sorry about your days in court these days. That sucks, but I'm happy to take some of that pressure off you with some shitty golfing. Everyone's welcome in my household. We don't judge anyone. Oh, halagit! Fuck! That was actually a shot. This next one might clear. Haha. This is impossible, change. Like this. Why am I the daddy? Bård, what was the thought? Sorry, behind the newest Illustrated costume? Well, don't ask us. That's about the only thing we don't control on that thing. We give it to the great costume designer Anne Isene, and she has carte blanche to make up whatever she wants to do. Come on, be good. I think, Chinchi, this... I also think that maybe Tiger Woods would have struggled with this shot. Probably wouldn't, but there's like nothing you can do to lift the ball. Maybe I can just like chop it downwards. Okay, I'll try that. Just fucking slam it to the ground here. Tiger Woods now. There you go. The inner tiger. That is stuff like that he knows how to do and no one else. I did walk. So now what are we looking at? We're looking at one new event. What's that? Holy shit, the Caddie stream is 58k. Fujito. Yes, correct. Tiger 2.0. I'll screenshot that one. Okay, and now, am I still doing driver? I assume. Driver 2, you make it. This is easier. 11.3. 11.3. Is it downwards? That's pretty flat. 20 centimeters up. Half a duck. Okay. I'll do this. 11. Be nice. Sit, 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 sit. Oh. Yeah, Jonas, I'm gonna take you golfing when you come to Norway. We're gonna have a swell time. Like that, 5.6. We're gonna get the IRL kit going so we can stream. 5.6. Jesus, it just launches. Last shot. This is gonna be what? Does it say how many strokes? At some point it just automatically picks up because you just suck that hard. Okay, it's 12 meters. No, sorry, 12 strokes. So that's gonna be like a 8-tuple bogey. I didn't register. There's a radar behind me in that thing over there that registers all the strokes. So, but this ball is hidden behind a gigantic club. Sit, 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 sit. Jesus Christ. People who just like slide into the stream right now. Someone else explain to them. Okay, whoop-pa, like that. Come on, be good. In the, all right. It is over. What was that, 14? So I was +6, and now I'm, God knows. So now it's a par 3. Par 3s are fun. It's the only time you have the chance to do like a hole-in-one if you're a normal person, and yeah. Let me do better not to brag, but I've met Chinchi. Oh, real? So have I, not to brag. I'm learning so much about golf. Is that ironic? Did you perhaps go to Sabrina's tour when it was in the US? What's the Sabrina's tour? Is it for mentally challenged people or physically challenged people or both? 95 meters and down. Now we're gonna do the 50 degree club. That's a nice club. Not go full power. And see, this is where you If I blow up this thing right here, you can see that. Okay, cool. If I aim straight here, there's not much on the left side. So if I just miss hit it a little bit, I'll be off the green. On the right side, there's a lot, right? So instead of aiming at the flag, because I know I'm a shitty golfer, I should aim at the center, because it gives me way more margin of error. And then 2 putts and I'll be in the holy dooly. It's boring though. It's boring golf. So I can decide not to do it, but now I'm gonna be like a serious golfer. It might have been a bit short, is it? Ah, the 20 centimeters. The irony, huh? If I didn't re-aim it, I would have been perfect. Here comes the 64-degree lob wedge, a club that no one uses. It's basically flat. The ball goes straight up. It's very hard to hit it outside. Inside is not that bad. It's only Phil Mickelson who uses a 64-degree, and he's good with it. I am not. But it was given to me, because I played with a dude from Callaway, and I was out in the woods, and then he said, and I was just like, the hole was up like 10 meters above me and like 20 meters in, and he said, try this club. If you make it work, I'll give it to you. And I chipped it, whoops, and it just like went straight into the hole without hitting the green first, just like, and he gave me the club. And I loved it since. It's really fun, but it always gets me in trouble. 9 meters. Sit, sit. But it also kind of works. It works indoors, not outdoors. Okay, Chinchy, you're up. If you want to, of course. Who owns the third Fashaan golf bag? It's me and Goethe, and the third one was sold actually to some lucky guy. So that's PalPay funkar ikke i Norge. What do you mean? Isn't it PayPal? I was gonna send you some clothes too, but then I waited because I thought that we were gonna. Get the international shipping thing sorted out, but apparently that's a shitty thing and hard to do. So, because I was gonna wait until your followers could actually buy this stuff, and then I wanted to give you a fresh one, but I can give you one as a friendly token. Okay. Yeah, I think I agree. So I think next time I'm gonna switch the whole tipping to, because I should have done sharing and bidding and gifting and all that, but it's I did it today, so it was it's all a learning process, and you're here to be a part of it. Should I start a beatboxing career? Wouldn't it be better if someone who knows how to beatbox started that? Okay, Chinchy, you're up. 52. Okay, cool, 52. I do have a 52. Yeah, I agree. Fuck tipping. I do get tips every now and then though. But I was aiming for chairing. I don't think I can change it now. Maybe I can. Maybe I can go into the thing and change it. Okay, 52 degrees, perfect. That's gonna take forever. So we're not gonna go into the bushes. 52. That is gonna take forever. Actually, I can try to de-loft it, because when you watch the club right now from the front, this is what it looks like, right? Do we see that? Yeah. So the ball is there and it launches with that angle. If I push the shaft forward, you see what happens? That happens. So then I can be able to push it a bit lower to the ground and thus thrust it a bit forward. This one typically I'd hit like around 90 meters, 85, 90. Now if I de-loft it, problem is the moment you do stuff like this that you haven't trained and your body has never done before, then you can also just hit it 3 meters. But let's try. I'm gonna put it back in my stance and then I'm gonna scoop it. Sorry about the breathing. Stay inside. What did that give me? Yeah, 93. I could have hit it normally. Yeah, it's kind of hard to. Okay. Do you have buckets or put the mocktails in the bucket? Oh, that's so. I'm glad I'm having you, Jonas, in the chat. Oh, there you go.
Hannah_banana025 cheered Dex 500. I got to leave already. Confused face emoji, but here is some monetized love.
Oh, love you, girl. Why don't you decide a couple of clubs before you leave? Since cheering is what we actually want to go for here, you'll get some club selections. What do you say? Okay, I'll do Chinch's 3 wood first, and then if Hannah Banana, if you have something before you leave, maybe you've already left. Who knows? I'll give them to you. What did you say? 3 wood? Oh, 3 wood, that's nice. Well, it's not nice. I sort of hate the club, but it's what any golfer would have chosen. Well, maybe not in this rough, but roughs on simulators aren't that bad. All right, let's go. Well, that works. A bit short and scruffy, but it works. Keep up, papi, come down. Hannah left with a heart. Jonas can choose for me. Hey, Jonas. You got a Caddie selection gifted. That's Twitch first. Gute Nacht, Hannah Banana. Dankeschön. Oh shit. You haven't paid attention, so now you get stressed out. Oh fuck, what is this golf? What are they? No, you go clubs instead. Chug it. Are you crazy? You want me to chug this much? Hallon Hruna. Guten Tag, welcome. We love first-time chatters crawling out of their lurky chat. Bombing. Magne! Hauhu Horuna! Cool. What did you... Lob wedge, it seems. Cool. I would have expected nothing less from you, my friend. 64 degrees again. The straight upward. This one, if I hit it 65 meters, I'm super happy. This is more like 50 and up. I can try to de-loft it a little bit, put it back in the stance. Maybe I'll squeeze 70 out of it. Or I could just I could also try to edge, thin it. Yeah, edge. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's try. just end up getting more spin out of it. It's probably like 55 or something. 68. That's not bad. So it does work, but by a factor of nada. Okay. Okay. What have we got? Okay, it's back to you, Chinchi. Shock. Drive it. You got it, girl. Now I know how to do it. 133, easy. See, now I have like a canyon in between me and the hole, and that sucks. So I have to do the detour. But if I'm lucky, no. So I won't hit the green, but potentially we can get this one going. 100 meters, let's fucking go. That's the one right there. And then turn the hill and then back down. That's about as good as I could get out of that one. Almost hits the green. Huh? It's not too bad. Fifth stroke. So actually, if I chip this in, I'm on par. Chinchi, come on, give me something nice. That's true. The weird thing is, something happens with your mentality once you hit shitty clubs. You're like, whatever, it's not my fault. And you, 52? That's nice. That's sweet of you. I would have chosen, obviously, the 64. 52. And I think that we want to do it on the right side of the pin. A wee bit. Hit it like, maybe hit it like 20 meters and let it roll down. It's not that steep. This is what we're doing, like that. 20 meters. Don't know how to hit this club 20 meters. I've never done that before. But okay. Yeah, it was the right distance. I just lost it outright. Ba-hibbity-boop-bee. Okay. Oh, sorry. Here I am getting ahead of myself. Last shot, Chinchi. Oh. So now you're either starting to be nice to me or you're just sick of the whole thing. So you just want me to finish this thing already. 3.8. I'm actually gonna sink this one. 3.8, easy. Bang. Go. Nay. Okay. So, what I can check real quick, while Jonas tell you guys a really funny joke, I can check something real quick here. What if I do this? Like this. Okay. Okay. Bits. What if we do like latest chair? And we do latest chair instead of the tipper. And we do like this. Sorry, I know this is a bit boring, but we're just trying stuff here together. And this one is gone. This one is here. And we do like this. Should actually maybe work. So then we need to put like we should have a different list up here, but we do like this and we do save. You see that one? Now it's Honey Banana in the Caddie. So now whoever is the last one to cheer, whatever, becomes the Caddie. Probably more fun. And we'll get rid of this thing here. Does that make sense? And top tippers, we could just remove that one. And remove that one. And remove that one. Like that. And you guys know whoever chairs becomes the Caddie. Okay? Let's do that. Chinchi was getting too good. Yeah, do I set the chair mount on Twitch? It's on Twitch, right? Capocopa. Hold on, peeps. Toka poka boom boom. Like that and like this. Isn't it fun to be a part of this? This is build a stream for dummies. And we go like this and we go like that. Minimum butts to chair 100. Save. Does that make sense? Does anyone have any bits to share to check if this thing works? Or are you a bunch of greedy fuckers? Okay. Now I'm gonna play great golf for as long as I'm in charge. And we are not gonna play like that. There you go. What happens?
Average Jonas cheered Dex 100.
There you go, and you become the Caddie. That works. See, it took a couple of minutes, but it didn't take hours. And it worked. Cool, and I can make a list. Just 5 centimeters into the shite. That sucks. Okay, we're in phase 2 of this experimental thing. But then maybe you gave yourself a job that you didn't want to have. That's all right. I'm waiting for the next one until. That's right, Jonas. I'll play until someone takes over. Okay, 130, and it's uphill. So it's 10 meters. I should play like 140. And it's in the rough, so I should add like 10%. So I could play like 150 all of a sudden. And it's far back, so I can do a 7 iron and it can roll. Maybe. We'll try that. 7 iron. Okay. A wee bit left in the bunker. But this is because you can sometimes you feel like you know how to play golf when you're inside like this, because it's so easy. For instance, this shot outside is horrible, and just hitting the ball in the sand. You can stand here for like 5 shots and just miss the ball completely because it's. But in here, it's like you hit off a mat anyway, so you're all good. And you're gonna hit it 19 meters. I'm hitting a 64, so I pop it straight up into the sky. And we do this, maybe a bit short. Yeah. Good thing about outside is you get sort of a feel of what you're doing, as opposed to in here where everything's just really the depth is really hard to grasp. Okay, 15 meters, and it's going to roll down. That's why I do use this club again. Aim on the left side and hit it like halfway there. 7 meters, and sit. A bit chicken. Rocket open pick. Hockey the pappen pick. There you go. 6 meters like that. Oh, chicken, chicken, chicken. Are you kidding me? Okay. And we're doing 2.6. Okay. So this is me doing my best, while at the same time thinking about chairs and bits and stuff like that, but still, it's not that much better than when Chinchy's giving me drivers all over the place. Because these shots I'm supposed to be not good at, but decent at. Ah, Jesus. But putting always sucks. Okay. Bye bye, Jonas. Thanks for helps. It's really nice. Most recent chair becomes Caddie. How about I pin it? Thanks, Jonas. Okay, this one's nice, 173 and down. I'm gonna play a fun club called 7 wood. Traditionally woods, they're like, they shoot forward real long and low, and they go far. But this 7 wood, it kind of does a bit of both. It launches pretty high and it goes far, but it also stops quite quickly when it hits the green, if you hit it well. So that's nice. I think I'm gonna. This might end up in the bunker, but it might also end up in the hole. Like that. Ah, that's right. Sheesh kebab. Come back. It might end up being actually quite good because it trinkles around the bunker and then yada-da-dee-dee-lee. That kind of works. Where's the flag? That's the shape. The hycker, as we call it. Okay. Well, I'm on the green. It's not bad. 11.3. 11.3. Hybrid-ish, the 7-wood. Yeah, sort of. It's easier to hit than the hybrids, I think. It's more you hit it like a 3-wood, but it just ends up, it goes far and it stops quickly. So it's considered like an old man's club, but people use it on tour, so who cares? Be good. Well, there you go. So this is the thing with golf. You end up shooting like off the tee. I shot like way right, and then you just end up doing par. You never know with this game. For those of you who don't play golf, does this look tempting at all, or does it look like an old man sport that you just, that looks as if it's just super slow and boring? Well, hoodie. Now the clubs aren't really wrong because they're old man sport. Yeah, but you're like 19. So the fun part comes in when you do this old man sport with other young old men or women. You have something to drink in your car. It's nature, it's nice. You don't think about the golf that much. You just hit your shots and you have a good time. That's sort of, if you take it very seriously, that's boring. And also if you don't take it seriously at all, that's also kind of boring. So, when me and Gaut are all playing, it's not like we're chasing super great scores or anything. We're just getting to be out in the nature. All right, 182. Let's do this. No, you're not supposed to curve that way, you stupid ball. $156. Magic. Ain't that a piece of magic? 157 in. So okay, let's try the 7-wood once more. This is also, would have been way worse outdoors instead of when you're in here. You can, I mean, it says it's in the deep rough, but it's not. It's sitting on some beautiful carpetry right here, but it just deducts 10% from your shot. But you can easily just calculate that in and think that, you know, I'll have to play this as a 175-meter shot, and then it's uphill. So it's like a 180-meter shot. So this club is actually not gonna cut it. I should probably do a 3-wood. Yeah, I'll change. As if I've hit my 3-woods 180 today, but fantastic. It's funny, I almost kind of hope that I could turn the stream on earlier today, because the guy who was playing next to me in there was just swearing. He's a British dude, and he's so angry when he plays, and he's old and he feels like he's having a stroke, and it's quite entertaining actually. Okay, let's do the 50. Whoops.
Chinchy underscore 98 cheered Dex 100. I'm back in if no one else cheers.
Thanks, girl. You're so supportive. All right. You'll start from next hole then, I guess. And that might have been a bit too much. Be good. Right on the money. Holy fuckaroony. That's pretty. It's that feeling. That's what you're chasing. Ah. Oh, feels very good in the stomach and heart for me. Very happy. Okay. You get it. So there's a tournament in Georgia soon. Have you signed up? Yeah, I would have loved to. That's kind of hard, but I've signed up to sitting in the couch and watch it. I'm going with my bass player, Johnny. We're going to Spain. We're going to play golf, and then we get to watch the game after, at nights, in the evenings. Okay, what do you got, Chinchi? Smack it with a peg 9. Well, smack it with a peg 9 is not a horrible idea. It's not gonna cut it, but it's, I mean, no, it's gonna be short, so it's gonna be in the bunker or something. But I can try. At least I get to peg it, and maybe if do I de-loft it a bit? Do I put it further back? No, because then I don't know. I don't think there's much I can do. I probably end up in the bunker, but I'll try my very best. This would normally go like 120 meters, so I'm 26 meters off. Gonna be 26 meters short. Problem is when you try to hit it hard, you always kind of hit it bad, which is the case here. So I probably hit it shorter than 120. Well, that's what you get when you're a fucking caddy like that. All right. So 36 meters. I would normally go, well, what are you going for here? No, it's not my house. This is a friend of mine's place. It's a golf center in Oslo called Edge. 64. Okay, so now you're actually being a caddy. That's fine. I kind of like that. Now we're in it together. 36. I'll try to. All right, and 2 meters up. What is that? 36. Hit it like 40. Get some spin on it. 40. Oh, that could actually be pretty nice. Sit. Holy macaroni. And spin back. Os! Jehovah! That's a fucking brilliant shot right there. What? Holy schmoly. Excellent choice, Chinchi. Excellent choice. I mean, and that's the fun part of this game. You know, if you're out running, you don't all of a sudden run as fast as Usain Bolt. But in this game, every now and then, stuff like that happens. And, you know, Tiger Woods would have been happy with that shot. So then you get you get this rush in your body and you think for a second that you're good at the game. And you order clubs for 2,000 grand and you just, probably not 2,000 grand, maybe like 2 grand. And then you suck again. Cool. That was fun. You were good. That was all on you, Chinchi. Now it's back to me. This is a par 5 hole. We're supposed to use 5 strokes on this hole, and there's a jar of pegs here. They're all pretty shitty because he buys them from China and they break for every shot. But yeah, so, and for those of you who just joined, when you hit the first ball off the tee, you get, I can turn down the screen a bit so you see the ground. Oh, holy shite. You know what happened there? I electrocuted the system because I get like, what do you call it? Static electricity, as we call it in Norwegian. The whole thing sparked and the screen went down for me, not for you guys. Psycho. Okay, so yeah, so you're allowed to hit when the first shot of the hole, you're allowed to peg it up with a tee or a peg, and then you get to hit like the big clubs. For the rest of the hole, you have to hit it as it lies on the deck, on the grass. Come on, be good. Go a bit right. All right, that'll do. So this is not long. This is for a guy my age, I should hit this longer, but I'm not a long hitter. I'm trying now to sort of get it to work, and then I can sort of dial up the force and hit it longer, further. But I'm happy with anything beyond 200 meters is fine. Okay, so now, normally if this was a normal par 4 hole, I would try to hit the green, but now it's like 263 meters to the green, and even though it's almost 12 meters down, so it will roll, I won't get there in 2. What I can do is I can aim, you see, this is where I aim, and I can put this on the right side and hope for it to sort of trickle down. If I hit a 3-wood really well, I can hit it like 230 and it can trickle down. What probably happens is that since I'm trying to hit it far, it'll go right and out into the bushes or left into the sand. But it's only for fun, so I'll take you through it. But I'm better off when Chinchy decides. Okay, it looks like I'm going straight into a bunker. And I might be. Let's do this. That's not the worst shot. Come on, stay in. But I don't think that we can get all the juice out of it. See, if it was like 10 meters further, it could have picked up some pace down and rolled onto the green. But it's a good shot for me. That's a good shot. I don't expect to hit my 3-wood beyond 200 meters, so I'm happy with that. And then I am doing 57, 3. I'll probably do 64. Hey, Uglum Best. Best? Hey, Uglum Best. You're back after the pizza. We changed, you see, we changed the whole thing. It's no longer top tippers. I figured out that I was asking for tips through PayPal in order to trigger that thing. So now it's chairing. If you chair, the latest one to chair will end up being Caddie. Still chinchy though, but that's fine. Okay, but on this hole, I'm doing my own caddying, and I'm here on 2 on a par 5, so that's good. 57. Score-wise, it's shit because Chinchy gave me 6 strokes with the driver in a bunker, so that didn't help anyone. Okay, let's go. Fuck, I bladed it. It's gonna go too far and back in the bunker. Sit, bite, 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 bite. Oh! That's 10 centimeters from a birdie. That's pretty decent. So this is now a birdie putt. And for those of you at home, there's always a lot of people who don't golf. They're obsessed with hole-in-ones and they're obsessed with the whole birdie and bogey stroke thing. So I'll explain to you. This hole is you're supposed to be in the cup in 5 strokes. It's a par 5 hole. Now that gives you like 0 points, sort of, up or down. Then you're just on par, you're even. But if you hit it in 4 shots, which is one better than you're supposed to, that is a birdie. So that's a good thing. But if you hit 1, too many, 6 shots, that's a bogey. And that's shite. So you don't want the bogeys, you want the birdies. So if I hit this one, it's a birdie. I doubt it, because putting on these things is very hard and shitey. 2.8 meters. So that's pretty much the distance to the screen. It's actually a bit shorter. But the greens are slower on the computer than in here, so I probably hit it past the screen. Okay, let's go for the birdie. Oh, be good, be good. Hello! Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck, Rooney? Was it that hard? The line was perfect. Fuck! No, now I'm. See, that's what happened. If I hold that one, that would have been a birdie. Now I'm struggling for par all of a sudden, because this is now a par putt. If I miss this one, and it's even harder than the previous one, then it's bogey. So that's golf for you, summed up. 3 meters. Be nice. Oh, fuck. Are you kidding me? Okay. Well, putting on these things ain't the shizzle. Yeah, sorry to say chinchy, but you're up. Another double bogey. This will be a bogey. I'm sure, Chinchy, if you want Uglum to carry the torch for a couple of holes, I'm sure he'll be happy to. And that he will do whatever is in my interest. Okay, be on the boy. Are you on? This hole is magnificent and beautiful, but it's, you see, when I open this up, he's either 100 meters straight to the hole, what we call the tiger line. But then if you're short, you're dead, you're in the shizzle. So you can go like the boring way. No, you don't. On this hole, you lay up. No, you go straight for the flag. But then it's like, you see, it goes from the left side here and it falls down, so you should aim over here, like 100 meters. Ah, Bjarne is gonna be a hybrid, baby. Yeah, hybrid, that's impossible. What do I do with a hybrid here? Yeah, I think that's impossible. I mean, you can go here, hit it like really bad, try to get it just carry 90 meters, which is still, I guess, carry it 90 meters and then roll down. Nah, this is not gonna work. Well, we'll try, and then we can show you what happens when you... So a hybrid will normally go like 170, 180 meters, and it'll go just launch low and straight forward. So this is gonna, to get it to carry the canyon, I have to hit it with some force, but then it's gonna go way beyond the hole. So I'll try to just get this to carry 80 meters, nothing more than that. 86, obviously. 86, jaboom. Okay, let's try. This is how we do it. Go, 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 go. Oh, that's a pretty decent shot there. I mean, yeah, that's, I'm super happy with that one. That was, probably wouldn't have hit my irons better than that. Okay, what about the next one? So this is like a 15-meter shot. It's uphill and I'm in the rough, so play like probably like 17, 18 meters. It's gonna stop pretty quickly. Obviously, Outdoors, I would have done like a pitching wedge or something, and you wanna fly your balls as little as possible. Quote of the day. No, but you don't want to go like hit them high and have them stop when it's like this. You just want to get them onto the green and have them roll, even though it's uphill. So, Monsieur Uglum, I think, I mean, I would have done probably a pitch here, 9 or pitch 15 meters. 69 wood. That's flop it, bop it, smack it, and fuck it. 64. Okay, you want to see some magic? All right, I'll do the 64. Yeah, because it's worse, you know. If you give me a driver, then I can just mess around. When I do a 64, I should be able to actually hit a good shot, and that's way more pressure for me. 15. Do I want to go all the way and have it stop? I think I'm gonna do like hit it like 12 and have it roll 3, which is this. Okay, fuck. Oh, felt good. And sit. It's a par. We take those. I mean, hybrid 64 par. Yep. Blade it softly, that was too nice. Sorry, drinking on camera. All right. So, now it's back to me. I'm gonna show you how it's done. This is a fun hole. This is a very fun hole because if you're lucky and you hit it like this, 200 meters carry, and it starts bending over to the right, and it can trickle down. You can even put like what we call a little bit of a fade on it. It's hard though, but it's when it happens, it's beautiful. So this is a par 4 hole, which means that you have 2 strokes to get to the green. But if you're lucky like this, you can hit the green in 1 shot. And then you can put for eagle, which is 2 strokes below par. It's a rare gem, but it happens. Okay, let's do this. No, it's too high and too much left, so it'll be short and left. That was a shitty stroke. Which isn't a problem because, as before mentioned, this is a par 4 hole, so I'm still in a great position to get it onto the green. 54 meters. I'm gonna get my favorite again. See this club here? I don't know if this tells you anything at all, but it's basically flat. This is like a god gammel stekepanne. So Bård and Thunderboy scramble. By do your work, I meant do your worst. By typing is hard. Okay, cool. That's what she said. Someone asked about Kenneth today. Well, I've seen that Kenneth, the Kenneth stream is coming along because people are pushing for that. 58k. So that's fine. He's losing his winter fur now, so he looks even more stupid than ever. He has a patch on his back and it looks like he has rabies. Maybe he has, no one knows. He's indoors. Rusty wedge. You're not, this is my hole, Bjarne. You're not caddying until next hole. Okay, how many degrees? This one, 64. 64 degrees, this is my Phil Mickelson club. You see, this is 6.6 meters down. It doesn't affect the shots that much when it's these short clubs because they go straight up and they go straight down, and it doesn't really change it the way a driver would like pick up way more distance. But there's still something to it, so I can't whack it 100%. I have to like give it like an 80%, and that's what I'm about to do. That's not half bad. Come on, boy. Be good now. Give me a little bit of that backspin. And a zippy and a zoopy. And that's how you do birdie, ladies and gentlemen. Because you get a gimme. That means he assumes that I would put that one. And that's the first birdie of the day. I love my 64. Love it. The only club I haven't paid for. See, free stuff. Always the work. Yes. Yes. Now it's back to Uglum or Chinch or whoever is in charge. Fucking birdie. Birdie! Like that! Aye. This is why I have to do the streams late at night, because I can't scream when there's people around here. There are bays that way with people normally. Okay, I would do driver, but 64 for everything now, that's gonna be at least 8 strokes for me to get. You got an approach? Yeah, I got 52. I got, for the approach, I would say 50 is the approach and 52 is the gap. I do approach, 50, Jesus. Yeah, 50 on a good day. I can hit this thing 100 meters. Okay, and I'll do that. Jesus Christ, it's gonna take forever. It's not gonna take forever, actually. It's gonna take 4 shots. But see, that lead, oh, shice. That puts me in the middle of the shit. You see here, this canyon? I have to carry it 100 meters. I'm not gonna do that. And then I'm in the shits. Okay, I can try. I did it once. So maybe if I give it my all, put it back in the stance, de-loft it a bit, and then just canyon. Oh, what the sig. Okay. This is not going to be good. Yes, it is. What canyon? That's what they say. The sports psychologists. What canyon? There's no canyon. Nej, duftet! It's in the shit. Oh. That's proper shite right there. 86. Now I could re-hit it, but there's no point. I could place it somewhere else and get a penalty shot, so I would have like an extra shot. They would give me an extra shot, but I can also play it as it lies, as you can see here. As it lies, no penalty. No, you can't see it, it's behind me. Stomach. But right here it says. So I do that. And this is the lie we have, ladies and gentlemen. And I think that normally I can pan the camera around to try to see the ball in there somewhere. But now I just know it's just buried in this shit and I just have to whack it. Okay, what club do you give me, Bjarne boy? Den där finner vi. Ella, you don't have to apologize for bringing your mom to work. It's officially Bring Your Mom to Work Day. Anyways. Stine would take the drop. Yeah, normally you could get out with a 6. Yes, of course. Ah. Yeah, so a 6 well, it's either or, you know. So I might as well do the 6. I would probably from this lie do 56. But who knows? And who knows how the simulator reacts to this. It'll be interesting. Let's go. Oh, that was sweet spot. That's so unfair. That sound was the shizzle. Okay, I guess we just keep on doing this. No penalty. I do open that fucker up. Yeah, I could have done that, probably. Okay, I'm going to try to do that now. I'm going to actually try to open the... open this. I don't know. Maybe I'll try to flop it with a 6-iron. Is that possible? Let's try, for the sake. That's pretty. That was a clinic right there. That was pretty nice. How far did we get? Yeah, I'll take that. 42. That actually was punched out. Thanks. 6 did me good. Yeah, it was a great choice, man. You're good. Then the 64. If you're not in the woods, first, but can put that Dan Finnaway. So the thing about Dan Finnaway, which translates to we'll find that one, is I don't have 60, so it's going to be 64. My brother compadre here, Mr. Bjarne, is a very optimistic dude. In general, I'd say. Don't you say? You're a pretty optimistic dude. Whenever we play golf, no matter where I hit the ball, he's always like, we'll find that one. Even if it's just straight for the ocean and there's no land in sight or into the forest. It's always, which just makes it more annoying to hit it into the sea. When someone says, we'll find that one. Dan Finnaway, as we say in Bergen. Okay, give me 68 meters exactly now. 67. Couldn't squeeze out the last meter. 69. Okay, I'll take that. Good back. Benham. Skikt kapom. Yeah. Okay. I'll do. I think I'll get back. Now we're up against a new canyon, 136. It's going to be 142 to the canyon, and to pass it, it's going to be 160 meters. 8-iron. That means I'm going to aim where I'm aiming now, and this 8-iron is going to go 140 meters today, is my assumption. And that just gives us a great, nice little pitching wedge in. Oh my lordy God. Come on, be nice. I want that 140 out of you, man. Oh, it's actually gonna give me more. It's the streaming adrenaline. It gives me 150, maybe? Oh yeah. See this, Bjarne boy, 150 on the 8-iron. It's in the handleds. You keep that shit tight and you don't collapse like I always do. Okay, 93 meters I would typically hit here. I'd actually maybe try to whack a 50 degree 7 wood, motherfucker. Okay, so 7 wood, typically I hit 175 meters or something. It's not hopeless because I can just do like a half shot, but then typically you hit it like super great. So I'm gonna do a quarter of a shot, hit it like 70 meters or something and have it roll the last, which is not the way the 7 wood actually behaves, but I think if I get it this low, it will. So a 70 meter from here or something. Be good. Oh my lordy lord! What is he made of? What is he made of? Pin high! Bjarne, pin high! Yeah. Oh! That's a scud right there. It's a very scud. Happy Gilmore putt. Make it happen. But just did the 7 wood very nice. The people are writing nice and magic in the chat, and you give me this Happy Gilmore putt. For those of you who haven't seen the movie, a Happy Gilmore, normally not a putt, but a drive, is where you run into the ball and hit it. So now I'm gonna have to run into the ball and hit it 7 meters. Fuck it. And there's a mat here, so I have to, okay. It's like this. I'm always gonna have to like just drop the club or hit it backwards because I'm running faster than I have to hit the club. Okay, here comes the 7 meter Happy Gilmore putt. No, it was way chicken. It's kabak! Oh, it didn't register. Oh, thank God. I get a second try. Every now and then the technique probably isn't prepared for a running 7 meter putt. Okay, let's do it. Fuck. No, it was so good. I think it's just the technology does not understand what the hell is going on. Maybe I'm running. Okay, I'll run further away from the club. Here goes. See ya. No, that. Please do not. Oh. It says putter, right? Yeah. Okay, last one, or I'm putting it. No, why? It's something with my beautiful body that confuses it. Okay, last attempt. I kind of want to do this. Hoi, bang! Nah, super confused. Is it really that hard for it to register? Oh, well, obviously. How boring. Track, man. Get a grip. Sorry about that. I tried. It was kind of nice though. It makes me wonder if it... Oh, are we done? Really? See? And we hit a 96. That's pretty decent. Look at the back 9. Actually not bad. 96. So if I hit everything on par, it would be 72 shots. Now I have 96, which means basically I had 24 shots too much. So it's more than 1 shot too much on every one. What do you say? Is that it for today? It was kind of nice, interesting, and next time I'll get the chat Caddie system to be a bit better and do bits and shares instead of PayPal donations. It was fun for me. It was fun for me. It was fun for me. Okay, thanks for joining, everyone. Who knows? Maybe we're doing this more. I think we are. And then Sunday, I think we're back, right? Because yes, we're back. It's gonna be Masters Sunday, so maybe I'll have a screen down here, and every now and then I'm just gonna watch a little bit of the stream. But we'll see how that turns out. Okay, thanks everyone. I love you. You're perfect peoples and human beings. Thanks for joining. See you around. Remember to join the Discord if you haven't already. Merch? Sure. I'll make some merch. And on that note, I leave. Thank you very much, and ciao.